Hey everyone, KSLA First Alert Chief Meteorologist Jeff Castle. Tuesday now a First Alert weather day. We are expecting a round of storms to come through the Arklatex, and they will bring with them the potential for seeing some severe weather. Right now that threat looks maximized in the orange around and south of the I-20 corridor. That's where we have an enhanced risk for severe weather. On a scale of 1 to 5, that puts us right at a 3. Areas to the north around I-30, the threat is lower, not necessarily 0, but maybe not quite as much of a concern up in that direction. But still want you to make sure you're keeping an eye on the weather and have a way to get weather alerts regardless of where you are in the Arklatex. Timing of all this starting in the north and the northwest around mid-morning or so on your Tuesday, and then pushing out of the southern and eastern portions of the Arklatex looks like sometime during the early evening hours. Wind gusts of 60 miles per hour or stronger, a possibility. Hail is possible, although probably nothing that'll get too big based on the overall weather setup. Heavy downpours will be a possibility, and what we're closely going to watch is the potential for tornadoes. That threat, again, will be maximized in that area shaded in orange across that, we'll say, basically southern half of the Arklatex. All right, this is the latest hour-by-hour look with FutureTrack. Keep in mind, maybe slightly off on the timing and placement of storms, but it gives us the general idea as to how all this is going to evolve. Now, overnight tonight, no concerns. Some showers north of I-30, that'll be it. We'll stay cloudy and mild as temperatures really will just kind of hold steady through tomorrow morning. We'll wake up mostly lower in some mid-60s. Storms we're going to be watching will still be to the west of the Arklatex at daybreak tomorrow across parts of North Texas and on into southern and portions of eastern Oklahoma. We'll put things back into motion. Those storms will be pushing into the northwest corner of the Arklatex again around mid-morning. Could bring a threat of severe weather with them, although at this time of day with the temperatures in the 60s, that threat will be minimized, but won't rule out maybe an isolated strong to severe thunderstorm at this point in time. Put things back into motion. Storms will continue to progress south and eastward across the Arklatex, and by early afternoon, ahead of some of these storms, temperatures will warm up, perhaps reaching the low to mid-70s. So there's going to be a little bit more fuel to add to the fire as the day wears on and these storms enter parts of East Texas and move into portions of northwestern Louisiana. And you're going to see here, FutureTrack, as we put it back into motion, the storms do get more organized and they start to look a little more menacing here on FutureTrack with more of that purple showing up. That's indicative of some stronger storm activity. Again, just ahead of it, we've got temperatures in the 70s. As the storms move through, though, your temperatures will likely level off and might even cool back into the 50s underneath some of those heavier downpours. Northwest Louisiana in particular will see the greatest threat of strong and severe storms coming in by 3-4 in the afternoon. Also areas of East Texas south of I-20. We take it towards early evening. This is 7 p.m. Storms will be lined up from around Toledo Bend through Sabine, Natchitoches Parish, and perhaps as far east along I-20 as Ruston. And that will kind of be the tail end of the severe weather potential as that shifts east of the Arklatex through the remainder of tomorrow evening. First Alert 7-day forecast. We do have, again, a First Alert weather day for your Tuesday. After that, should be a quieter stretch of weather, but we are going to transition to a cooler pattern than what we've had over the last week or week and a half. Temperatures at or below average for this time of year. Daytime highs later this week in the 50s. Morning lows get back into the 30s. We are looking forward, though, to seeing some sunny days returning, especially by Thursday, Friday this week. Some clouds back for the weekend, maybe a few showers. Rain chances, though, look low at this point, and we may see that chance for rain ramp up slightly early next week with temperatures staying on the cool side in the 50s. Latest on your forecast, always here on our website, KSLA.com, and on your smartphones with the KSLA First Alert weather app. Meteorologist Jessica Moore will have your next update tomorrow morning starting at 4:30 a.m. Keep in mind, we'll be in throughout the day as long as there's a threat for severe weather, keeping you first alert with those storms.